Hello everyone, LanceScurv here. Just a random thought while I'm on this middle balcony of mine. Thoughts always come to me, but this is something that I wanted to share on the eve of my 63rd birthday. You know, many of us ask, what are you going to do for your birthday? Are you going to have a party? Are you going to have a cake? Are you going out? Are you going to spend money? What gifts are you expecting? Let me tell you something. For me to be brought along so far on the chronological time range, to get to this junction point where there are friends of mine that I know that never made it past 14 years old, never made it past 12 years old or 20 years old. They're friends of mine and people that I know that don't have the mental capacity at their age that they should probably have, but who's to say they should have it, right? But they're not right in the mind, usually because of drug use or some type of emotional breakdown. There's so many ways to fall in this life that for me to come so far is a celebration in itself. To be able to vibe with so many people via cyberspace and in real life, because I've always been a person who has had a solid inner circle. But for me to have these gifts that I know they're gifts, I appreciate them from the divine, from the creator, whatever you want to call that entity. That alone is a gift. But I want to say the biggest gifts of all that I have received in this lifetime, I had them already. And what's that? The gift of my parents. I will never stop saying that. My parents were always a divine gift for me. I know they loved me, and I know they love me. Their energy, wherever it may be, they love me and I love them. And my mother and my father, who were together and married until the day my father passed. My mother never remarried. She passed away about a little less than 4 years after. And that's the way it usually is. But being raised by them, being taught by them, being disciplined by them, you got to have the discipline. And just the example, and I'm going to say it this way, that they are, not past tense. Yes, we can say past tense and I'll understand that, but the example that they are to me, because they put so much in me that I have to admit I didn't always obey. You know, you're young sometime and arrogant, nah, I'll do this my own way, and you find out the hard way. And then you really learn about accountability. But I know that there have been people in the past that have resented me for honoring the parents that I have, because they may not have had that in their upbringing. And I know many other wonderful parents, right? And even mothers or fathers who were single who did a really wonderful job, that I will honor them too, because they helped to feed into me, as well as all of the people who are nameless and faceless that I don't remember, who I may not have seen, but influenced somebody else to influence me, and all that I have gained. And still you have to learn your lessons. Still you may not be perfect to know everything that's around you, to know the warning signs of the different red flags that are around you. But thank the Creator, I'm able to reason with that, accept that, and move on and still be here with a fully functional mind, a fully functional body, full of enthusiasm. See, my parents passed the baton to me, and I'm going to make sure to run as hard as I can until I pass the baton not only to my children, but to those who want to go higher. It's very important. We're here for a reason. We're not here to just breathe, eat, sleep, pleasure ourselves. It's more to it than that. And I'm so glad that I realized that, because there's sometimes that coming up, you get kind of caught up in the hedonistic thing. I've done that myself, you know. But I see the importance of a good foundation. And I just want to thank my Creator for blessing me with the parents that I have and what they put inside of me, which allows me to enjoy life to the fullest, no matter where I am. They never discouraged me from anything that I wanted to do. They would always finance it or find a way to finance it. I mean, I've taken so many lessons with instruments, musical instruments, and the artwork and different career paths that I explored because of them, and they introduced me to people that helped me to see what I wanted to do and what I didn't want to do. And I will say that for the potential that I had, I may not have lived all the way up to the brilliance that's inside of me, but I still have time. Because there's so much more inside of me than most people know. Living life, being distracted, these pretty girls when I was younger running around. Yeah, okay. But right now, I'm so happy that my life has been cleansed of so many entities that really didn't wish me no good. And or they have identified themselves to me through their actions, so I'm free and clear. It's like when a person pays off their mortgage and they're free and clear. Well, I'm free and clear to pursue all the things that I want to, all the things that I don't even know I want to, that I'm going to discover. And life is one big exploration, one big journey, one big experience that I can vibe with so many wonderful people. I'm over the hump. I made it. See, some people feel as though they have to have several $1 million in the bank to have made it. They have to have the baubles and the trinkets and the rubies, like I like to say, around them to say they made it. I don't need those things because everything is inside of me. And I have a few material items that I will leave when I transition, and I don't really put too much weight on it. I'm enjoying the experience. But the confidence that was instilled in me through hard work, through example, through explaining the different parts of life, the education, the spirituality, the intelligence, the physicality, how to remain stable and undergirded in a strong foundation, and how to continue on with that after they have departed from this level is the greatest gift that I can celebrate on this birthday, which is going to be in a few more hours, tomorrow. And it's not just about that junction point. Every day for me is a celebration because every day there's something new to accomplish, even if it's no big hoopla, no big statement. Incrementally, you're moving forward. We don't always move forward at the same rate, right? Sometimes we can go forward symbolically miles and miles. And sometimes it's only 2 steps forward or 2 steps sideways, because different days bring different challenges. But you have to realize one thing that I've learned and know, that we have so much greatness inside of us. At least that was instilled in me. And we don't even have enough time to be angry and hate somebody when we only have so much time to manifest the greatness that's inside of us. And this is why no matter how much of a blow I can take, from a disappointment, from a letdown, from a betrayal, the very next day I'm up and I'm ready to continue. I won't even say it's a fight. It's a joy to move forward. It's a joy to conquer obstacles, to figure things out, to still be here with enthusiasm, that I don't have to reach for a bottle to alleviate whatever stresses that come at me. I don't have to reach for a drug. I don't have to waste time watching somebody and wishing them bad because there's so much good inside of me. I don't have those curses. And it's not because I'm so great. It's because the foundation was put inside me on how to think. And I just can't understand how anyone could not love their parents. I don't understand how a person could say they love their ancestors and the very ancestors that they see coming up, they can't talk to them. They can't appreciate them. They can't like them. Yes, sometimes parents do wayward things and they may not be living a pristine life, but they still got you here, no matter what. Aside from some type of violation, right? Because you do have parents who do that to their kids. I can understand that, right? And some other things. But for the most part, you're here. For the most part, you have a start. And even if it wasn't them who did the best job of parenting you, usually nature finds its course and its balance, and is somebody who is placed in your life to help keep you on the right track, whether you knew it or not, or you rejected them or not. I love you, Mommy. I love you, Daddy. I love you both so much. Thank you. I can't even replicate verbally the amount of memories, warm feelings, the sense of being loved, which in a world that sometimes it will feel as though you're all alone, I could never really feel that way, because so much love has been given to me. It's like when you eat at a restaurant and you have such an overabundance of food that you can't finish, and the waiter or the waitress says, "Let me make a doggy bag for you." And for those who don't know what that means, they're just going to take the food that you have left over and put it in a container so you can eat it at home or later on or days later. Well, I just want to thank my parents for giving me that abundance of love, and whatever I couldn't absorb off of the plate of emotions that they fed me, they gave me a doggy bag of love. And the doggy bag was so huge that I haven't finished eating it yet. The lessons, the experiences, them showing me real life early on so I know what the deal is in the street and in the world. That doggy bag of love and care undergirds me to this very day. So even when I don't receive love, or you're receiving hate or antagonistic people who are hell-bent on trying to bring you down or discourage you, I got that doggy bag of love and support and encouragement and motivation forevermore in my life. And the way it seems, I don't have enough time on this earth to even absorb and eat out the doggy bag of love that was given to me. So I still have it perpetually. And this is what keeps me going on. This is what keeps me strong. My dear friend and sister, who I'll keep her name private, but she said something to me that really made me think, like, wow, how do I come off? It wasn't anything bad. But we were speaking about how we deal with issues, and our conversations are like that. And she said, Lance, you know, you're one of the strongest people that I know. And it hit me so hard. I wanted to cry because I don't present myself as that. I'm very flexible and very pliable. I can be emotional in a good way. You know, in this society, men are supposed to be rocks and not showing emotion. That's how you break. I'm flexible, yes, and I do feel I have a certain amount of strength. But I never knew someone would say it on their own free will. And I'm not taking that to mean that I'm big and bad. It's going to make me hunker down more and absorb more wisdom and higher perspectives in order to share what I learned, because I don't know everything. So many have shared with me. But I'm not going to make this too long. I just want to speak on my parents and speak on the gifts that I've been given all through my life. So I don't need something in a pretty box. It's nice. But my gifts are forever mine. They're forever part of me. They'll never break. They'll never get lost. And they're just as fresh and new as the days that they were given to me. So thank you so much. And thank you all for vibing with me. You're not always going to agree with everything that I say. I don't think that I'm some all-knowing, almighty prophet that's been brought down to save the world. No, I don't present myself that way. I know people like that. They say one thing, but that's what they really want. No. We're all going through this journey together. And if there's something that I can say or share that will motivate you, then I did my job. Sometimes making you laugh, sometimes intriguing you with a crazy story from my past, right? Even I don't know sometimes what I'm going to say when I get on camera, but I know it's in my heart to say. But every year I've been on social media, meeting wonderful people. It's been so much worth it to me, and I want to say that you all are a gift to me also, very much so. Some of you, I've never met you face to face. I've never seen a picture of you, but that's okay, because I also carry you in my heart. I accumulate good people and good energy and good experiences, and I discard of the rest. And right now, because of you and how we vibe now with what I have inside of me, I feel so mighty coming up on my 63rd birthday, and I just wanted to leave you with that. And as I always say, much love to you all. On to the next one. LanceScurv out. And I'm looking forward to the best life and the best times and the best perspectives and wisdom that I've ever had in my life. And all that I accrue, I'm going to share it with you. Much love to you all. LanceScurv out. Peace.